the first three, I suggest going back and checking them out. So my name's Gretchen from Balance to the Core, and today we are going to talk about extension as well as breath. So last week we talked flexion and exhaling. This week we're going to talk about extension and inhaling. Okay, so naturally when we inhale, if you notice, like if you sit up tall, if you place your hands on your ribs and take an inhale and really try to open up the back sides of your ribs, you're going to feel your body naturally sort of open up. And when you do extension, that's what you're doing. You're lengthening and opening the body. And then as you exhale, you're sort of closing and flexing the body. So that's why we exhale and flexion. So if you really focus on inhaling through the nose and opening up like the lower parts of your lungs, the lower parts of your ribs, and really opening everything to the sides, you're going to feel yourself so filled up. It's like lateral breath. You're reaching side to side. You're so full of air. And then as you exhale, sort of cinch everything in, stay tall, and feel everything sort of wrap in like a corset. So do that one more time. Take an inhale. Open yourself up. Feel yourself getting bigger. Don't shrug. Don't tense up, but really open it up. And then as you exhale, pull it in. Wrap in the transverses. Wrap in the belly. Try not to collapse, and notice when you don't collapse how much ab power that takes. So that's why we do a lot of flexion with an exhale, because it helps really get into those abdominal muscles. So we're gonna start on all fours. So let's go right onto our hands and our knees. And for those of you that have sensitive knees or a sensitive spine, notice how I have an extra cushion here. It really does help make it less impactful on your body. So take your hands underneath your shoulders, take your knees right underneath your hips, and really find that straight neutral spine. Neutral pelvis, get yourself connected. So it does take a lot to connect before you even move. So now that you know all these principles, wrap in what you can, transversus. All right, and now hold yourself here. And so in order to work extension, you really want to focus on the vertebrae. So each vertebrae, and you want to try to create more space in your vertebrae as you extend. So we're just going to open up sort of the chest and mid-back. So all I want you to do is as you inhale, I want you to open your heart forward. Inhale, and then exhale, come back to a straight back. So it's a very small movement. Inhale, pull your shoulders back and just open your heart forward. Now, as you inhale, really extend those ribs and open the spine. And then exhale, return it to center as you find neutral. Inhale, open it. Now, as you open it, you're not moving that pelvis. Keep that pelvis stable. And exhale. So your neutral pelvis is going to stop you. So stop where you can still keep it neutral, and that's where you're going to feel the stretch in the thoracic spine, that mid-back area. Again, leading with the chest, not the head. Inhale, open the chest, and when you lead with the chest, your head naturally goes into position. Let's do two more. Feel energy out of your head though. You don't want to kind of let it hang. You have energy everywhere. So picture like a light flashing out of that head, and it's reaching as your chest and heart are reaching forward. And come to center. Let's do one more time. Pushing your heart through your ribs. And exhale to center. Good job. All right, let's just press back and get off those ribs or wrists for a second. And then come on up. All right, so now we want to hold a really stable spine. And you're going to reach one arm forward. And notice what happens. You really have to work that spine. Keep it nice and straight. Inhale here. Get longer in your spine. And then exhale it down. Other side. Really stabilize. Stabilize first as you inhale. Get longer in your vertebrae. Fill the vertebrae with air. Reach out of your head, reach out of your tailbone, and then exhale to center. Keep marching with the arms. As you get longer, you're stable in that pelvis and that spine. But there's so much energy going on. Breathe in, fill those lungs, fill the ribs. And exhale. As you exhale, tighten the belly. Inhale. And exhale. One more each side. Good job. And press back. And that should be a lot of work for the arms when you're sort of properly working your spine. And yes, that's neutral, but when you're against gravity, you do have to work a little extension, so you really have to do the extension principles with that. All right, so from here, I want you to take your hands by your sides, get your legs so they're sit bone distant apart. Find your neutral pelvis here. So pubic bone, hip bones are in the mat. Draw your belly in, so wrap it like a corset. And now, same principle as before, we're opening with the heart. So inhale as you come up, and you're pushing your heart forward, and you're keeping that neutral pelvis, and then lower it down. So wrap in the belly like a corset, and inhale, open the heart. So as you come up, only come up to where you're comfortable going. This is not about the low back here, so if you're jamming too much into your low back, just come up a little bit. We're working the thoracic spine. And inhale. The more you pull your belly in, the more you wrap in that transversus, the more support and power you'll get. And then exhale, release down, but keep your belly tight. Inhale, open the ribs, open the heart forward, push it through your ribs. Your shoulders will slide down a little bit too. And exhale it down. Keep going. Inhale. Open the heart. Shoulders massage down. Belly pulls in. Legs are reaching in opposition. Open that collarbone. Exhale as you lower down. Wrap in that belly tighter. Two more times here. Keep that belly wrapped in. Breathe into your ribs. That lateral breath. Crack open that chest with the heart. And exhale down. One more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, so from here, we're going to do a little breaststroke. So I want you to come up and sort of hover your body up. So open the heart a little bit. And then you're going to hover the hands so that you really can see it's the body holding you up. So your arms aren't holding you up here. You're doing the work. You're going to stay at this hover. So lower back down. So now you know what you're doing. So draw your belly in. Wrap in that transversus. Get the pelvis neutral. And what I want you to do is you're going to just lift your body up. Your arms will lift with you. Okay? You're going to take an inhale to lift. Exhale as you dive your arms forward. Then on your inhale, you're going to reach them out to the sides. And you're going to crack open that chest with the heart. Exhale, dive forward. You're hovering. You're pulling your belly button in. And then you're inhaling as you reach and open the heart. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale and open the heart. Heart goes down. Heart opens up. Keep going. The entire time your belly's wrapped tight. Your belly button's drawn in. So as you exhale, wrap the belly tight. Pull it in. Inhale as you extend and breathe into the ribs. Two more. Legs are heavy. And then lower it on down. Sit yourself back. Bring your hips to your heels and just stretch out that low back. So very good job. Got all that breath. It's very bright and clear what good breathing does for you. So hopefully you learned a little bit about extension and you're adding on all those principles, so there's a lot to think about. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you want to subscribe, would love to have you. And if you want to see more full workouts, just check out GretchenMcCarthy.com. I have a core club. Your first 2 weeks are free. Lots and lots of workouts. It's so fun. So thanks so much for joining me today, and I will see you next week. Take care.